Okay. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been forever since I've streamed, to be honest. Checking my stuff. Looks like the audio is alright. I'll have to wait till someone gets here to double check, just to make sure. Or I guess I could just check on my stream. We'll do that. But hi people, hello. Just in case if the sound is working, I am upgrading the studio. I don't even remember what it looked like the last time I streamed, to be honest. It's combining everything that I've learned so far. So it'll have like breathing room, which is mainly what I've been learning. But it'll be themed, and the first party that we're doing is going to be like a circus themed party. But my studio gets vamped up into... Well, hang on. Let me just make sure the sound is working before I go and do that, because I don't want to do all of this and then, give you the whole... I don't want to do all of this. Okay, sound is working. I'm checking here. Okay, so, switched over to OBS again. Still figuring out everything with my stream for that, so my notifications and all that, they're not entirely set up. Basically everything's in like a work in progress type of situation. Physical therapy is going fantastic. I can move this and I'm not in pain. It's beautiful. It's really nice, and it's getting easier and easier to get to that point every day. So that's really helping out my process a lot. I'm like, I feel like I'm like Cat in the Hat style stacking stuff, and I'm trying to make sure that I get like all the basic stuff done enough that I can like do something else on top of that. The next thing, because I'm not 100% done with the physical therapy, but it's just gonna take forever anyway. I'm stable enough that I feel comfortable with the next step. So phase 2, we're leveling up the studio. Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta say, like, I have stressed about this a lot, but it's gonna be the only way I know for sure I can take everything to the next level. We have a green screen on the way. I am so excited. I haven't ever played with it. I haven't played with the software. I haven't played with I've done a little bit in OBS, just checking out what they had. I will not be able to maintain this color of hair if I want to not be in the green screen sometimes, as I found out, at least through some of the apps. So that was interesting. It might be nice just to keep it just in case. But yeah, so leveling up the studio. We're just gonna make it to where everything in here will make it like it'll be functional for what we're doing. It'll also provide a space to create the next step in my business. I've got my Shopify going, and I've got a lot of new merchandise coming in from friends that I've supported. Kim, my friend Kim, she's doing patches. We're still picking out the patches that we're doing for the shop. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. But I do have like a lot of ideas. And then we're also doing buttons. And that's happening real soon. It's kind of just all happening at the same time. I'm planting a garden, and you get to be a part of it. It's real exciting. So over time, I'll be setting stuff up in the studio, and I don't want to do like films or anything like that, like real serious stuff, until the entire stuff is actually set up, because I want to be able to like get different shots and move all around in the space and not worry about if I'm going to catch an angle that looks really nice and then the background isn't what it needs to be. So that's the thing that's happening. I also have 7 original characters that I will be cosplaying. And I'm getting the stuff together for the first one that we're doing. Over here, Miss Marionette. She is the villain of the, what is the 7 version of a trio? I don't even know the word for that. But she is like the villain. She's the chaos of the group. And she got bumped up to first because she's a embodiment of the condition Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. Let me make sure I'm recording, because I've been known to not do that. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, if you're new to my channel, it is what I have. It is a connective tissue disorder, makes your joints do weird stuff. And you can do, like, really interesting things with your body. But it's not always like the best. If you don't know what's going on, it basically just, you're like a marionette with messed up strings. It just like falls apart. It doesn't maintain what it should be maintaining. So it's kind of like clockwork. Once the connective tissue starts to wiggle around and stress causes muscle knots, the combination of those two things makes it to where they work together to work against you. So you can actually do things every day to combat that. I might even just like personify them as bad guys, so I can like really visually relay to people that this is an actual feasible thing that you can do. You can tackle on these issues. But the whole platform, the whole idea is very much a self-care, a self-health type of thing. It's a maintenance. The idea is that it's a holistic way of thinking. If you help encourage people to take care of themselves in very specific and very effective ways, when they start to see the results, it'll just kind of like snowball in a good way from there. And then everything else around it helps out. So this whole series that I'm doing, it'll be like on the topic of being healthy and whatnot, physically, mentally, all the things. But it'll also do it in a creative and wacky kind of way. So Miss Marionette, she is a marionette that is the embodiment of Ehlers-Danlos. She's not done yet. This dress back here that I'm working on, that's what that is. She is a clown, marionette, mime character. So she's quiet most of the time, and then when she does talk, she's like kind of all over the place and hyper and crazy and stabby, and she's gonna take a lot of energy to actually be able to present in a body that works. So that's part of the reason for the physical therapy push. But the idea is that if I get this dress and the studio and my body done at the same time, I'll immediately be able to go into the filming process and start doing some really neat stuff, some different stuff. I've never had access to the internet with the kind of art that I do. And so this has been a whole new process for me. I went from not doing a whole lot of internet stuff to doing a whole lot of internet stuff. So also with the update of the world, if things open up and conventions can be done safely and I can travel and not worry about just killing over, I'm going back to the convention scene and selling my merchandise that I make here. I will be making YouTube videos, 15-minute YouTube videos of just various craft stuff, and then I'll have it available in my online shop and also as giveaways for some of the stuff for the subscribers and here for Twitch, and then also for the people that share my posts that are coming up preferably after my new phone comes in, because my phone now, everyone keeps complaining about the blurry pictures, and I don't blame you. Yeah, they don't look great. So in terms of like marketing, lots of marketing stuff is gonna happen soon. Like, I want to advertise to people that I do like a radio appreciation thing. Oh, hi! Okay, Maya, it's so nice to see you! Welcome! And hello, Raiders! It's cool to have you guys here. Talking about plans for the stream. We're leveling up the studio. And it's been a very stressful process. But basically just laying out the plans. The Spark Notes version of it is I had to do a bunch of physical therapy, and I'm still working through that, but I'm stable to enough. I'm stable to a point enough where I can move to phase 2, which is setting up the studio to be something that I can film in a space all around. Like, anything that I film in this space is going to be good, so I don't have to worry about framing. I can just show up in a cool outfit and then take pictures. So, Boopa Franklin. Okay. It's Franklin. This is Franklin. He was named by Joey, one of the attendees of our community. And he's a little turtle. And he likes to get down. He's very happy to be on the show. Yeah, so Boopa Franklin is I just go over here and I give him a little boop. Boop boop. There he goes. Yeah, he loves it. He's having a great time. Yeah. So that's what that is. What we're doing now is, after the studio is set up, I'll be knocking out like a ton of YouTube videos. The algorithm's like 15-minute videos. I like craft stuff. I like the aesthetic craft videos, so I'm just going to do 15-minute craft videos, and then occasionally, if we get to the point where we like unlock these characters that I'm making, I'll be able to bring them more to places like YouTube. So the idea here is I have like 7 characters that are my characters that I want to cosplay. This Marionette's going to be the first one. And after that, it kind of just depends upon mainly supplies and what you guys want to see. I'll be presenting them on the digital platform for drawing. And so you'll get to see like what their stories are, what their personalities are like, what they would be like showing up on stream. Miss Marionette will not be able to show up a whole lot until I'm like done with my physical therapy, but she will be showing up for the first party that we have. We're doing a stream party, and we'll be doing, the plan thus far is monthly themed stream parties. So the community will get to pick after the first one, but my first pick is circus. So we'll do circus, and then afterwards, because we are leveling up the studio, I have a green screen coming in. And so if someone wants to have us throw a cheese-themed party, we could just put a bunch of cheese back here. And the green screen makes it so much easier. I don't have to worry about buying crafty stuff, but I have enough stuff in terms of like makeup that I could just kind of wing it for like other random things. And then whenever we do the parties, the themed parties, we'll have it in advance enough so people will be able to see what the theme is, and then they can go and get a costume, and they can take pictures of their costume, anything from, say, like a little headpiece to full body paint to like a whole cosplay. Or if someone just wanted to do a little bit of like face paint or something, they could do that too. Or if they wanted to do something in their kind of art form, say a dish or some writing or something of the sort, it's going to happen like every month. So people will be able to like take pictures and show off their stuff, and then go to the Discord that we have, the Pink Room Party, and show off all the stuff, all their things, and they'll be able to actually like meet new creative people in the way that the convention scene kind of did, but it's a little bit different. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Like, I'm assuming we'll end up with a lot of the same a lot of the same kind of people that you'll see at conventions, but we might also have other people too that I haven't heard of conventions, which was like my whole life there for a while. Okay, Maya, you say you have to sleep. Have a great stream. Well, I'm so happy that you hopped in, and thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye. I'm gonna open this up down here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hydrate real quick. So I haven't done that in a while, and I need to do the food thing. I've been like focusing on the studio, and I actually had to reschedule from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I spilled tea all over me, and then I had to keep working, and so I had to like take a shower right before stream. I'm trying to get organized. I really am. Once I have a more functioning body and studio, oh my gosh, guys, it's gonna be a whole other game. It'll be great. Oh, this is kind of neat. It's like I have short hair again. Yeah, I do miss it a bit. But this way I can have both? Yes, please. Hair clips are great. This is nice. Oh yeah, I cut myself some bangs. Got some bangs now. So that's what's happening. I want to see if this will play, because I made some stuff back on the last stream that we did, and I'd like to see this will be easy. Please be easy. Oh. The pace I like to work at is not like the most optimal for learning, so it's been a meditative process. Okay. Let me... my headphones. Oh, bam. Found them. Okay. Let's check it out. Hopefully this isn't like crazy loud. Let me put the audio mixer on. Scarlet is in. I'll just go ahead and put this way down just in case. It does just play. Perfect. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is nice. Let me just scroll back to what I've made. Oh, I guess you guys can hear this too, so that's good. Let me just make this to where it goes up a little bit more. Okay, so I made this one, and this one makes me think of Paper Mario. Like whenever they go down into the tunnels and they go into the sewers, which in real life that sounds horrifying. Oh my gosh, I hate like pipes. Like I don't know. Like the drain in the shower. Yeah, I don't ever want to touch it. But side note, this is what this makes me think of, is the Mario section. Yeah. Hey, how far back did I go? How much have I done? Let's just go through all of these. Subliminal made something on here. Well, this is nice. I'm gonna get water. I know how to do that now. Excited for when I don't lose things in here anymore. The way I like to do it is I like to have a system where everything has a place. Hello? Hey! Hi. I'm streaming. What are you doing? I'm streaming. Yeah, what are you doing? I said I'm streaming, yes. The stream can hear you, the chat. Well, they can't hear you, but they know I'm here. What? I'm not streaming a whole lot lately. Hang on. There's people in the stream. You have to wait, because they take priority. Hi! Okay. Marty Marilyn, hello. If you shrunk your enemy and then picked them up in your hands, what might they find scary about you? That's quite the question. That sounds like some RuneScape logic. Maybe just... I don't know, I would be nice to something small, especially if it was like mushroom or something. Also, hi Spaded Fairy! Hello, hello! Okay. So I'm doing the streaming thing, so I'm gonna go. Yeah. Yes, that's the way to do this. This definitely isn't a ploy to get you to come to my stream and then bring all the friends. Yeah. Okay. I am playing music that I made, so you guys can check it out. And stuff Subliminal made. But yeah, bye. Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. Okay, so this one is Subliminals. He is at... Hey, there you go. So if you want to check out his stuff, that's where you go. Yeah, this is also his setup, so that's how I'm able to do this. Let's check out some other stuff on here. These ones blink. These ones don't blink. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's called Bugs. Okay, so that's Bugs. I got stuck on like one instrument, and I think it was this song, but I couldn't get it to switch over to another instrument, so I just made something with that one instrument and all the different stuff you could do on the keyboard. Oh, I like this one a lot. So this is weird. I'm trying to get my OBS to register my drawing monitor, which it has done several times, and it is not recognizing it. So I'm just going to play some of my music while I troubleshoot. Well, that's okay. So I wanted to show you guys my characters today. I was going to draw them out for you, but my drawing monitor doesn't want to work, so we're not going to do that today. Instead, I will be doing music and probably working on the dress because I need to get it done. Yeah. So let's do more music. Guys, I have a new gaming chair coming in. I'm so excited. You know what I'm working with right now? Like a very janky dining room table with a blanket on it. Yeah. I ordered one that is white and cushiony. It's not advertised as a gaming chair, I think. I did a lot of research before I got one. So hopefully this one works out. It'll be something good for the span. We'll see how that goes. But that's coming in, and I'm stoked. That's coming in along with the green screen and other things. Stay tuned for more. I'm gonna tell Facebook I'm here. I haven't updated anyone on Facebook in a long time. There's an ant. I am Soup. Hello. Hi. It's not water in the jar, it's green tea. It's quite bitter. Hello, Facebook. I haven't updated you in a while. This is this is my new hair. Bangs. I did them and now I have them. Okay. So, just so you know, playing music on Twitch and there's people here. Hello, people. We're on the internet, and if you also would like to be where we're at on the internet, you can go to twitch.tv/PandorasEyes. I'll let you guys hang out with us for a little bit, and then I'll turn it off because my phone likes to die, and I don't get to use it for very much. Yeah, so you can't hear it now, but I'm on Twitch, and I'm playing music, and I'm playing music that I've made. So if you want to see that, you're more than welcome to come check it out. And see if I can get you to stay with my wallet. I mean, it's not like the best angle. No, that's better. Okay. Cool. So this is Marionette. This Marionette dress I'm making, doing a character for this. When is the last time you had water, ma'am? You know what? You make a good point. I need to do the water because I've only done like green tea today and I'm feeling the caffeine. So I'm gonna grab some. Thank you. Hi, Joey. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I need to get better about advertising, but you know what? Realistically, I didn't actually drink that much green tea because I just remembered that I spilled so much of it on me earlier today. That's part of why I'm behind. Getting water. Regular water. Non-caffeinated water. I'm changing up my studio. I'm so excited. Yeah, so eventually, whenever I can not stress about being around people so much, worry about killing over. With vaccines coming out, socialization. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. So I'm going through physical therapy with my jaw, and it's just like, we're done. We're tired. We don't want to work. Just like at my spine also. Yeah, Twitch especially. Make sure you keep an eye on my posture, please. But everything's worn out. And so I'm trying to deliver messages and everything is kind of like done. But I'm going to be here because I miss you guys and my body's not cooperating. But I'm going to do this anyway. Okay, so... water for soup. Thank you. When vaccines happen a lot more and I don't have to worry about catching the virus, I would really love to socialize. I would. Gosh, guys, I can't even... I haven't had like a solid like socialization schedule since high school. Like, that's been a long time. Since then, it's mostly been like terrible people I've had to remove from my life, to be honest. And so there's been a few that have stuck around because obviously they're not terrible. And I appreciate you guys. The friends that I've had before and the new ones. But I want to address the fact that I have turned into a hermit. And that maybe, as hard as it is for me to admit, it maybe isn't the healthiest thing. So whenever I do fix up the studio, it's also going to function as a space for me to actually be able to hang out with people. So that's going to be cool. Eventually, I'd like to have guests on the show. I'm going to make it to where still working on the form for this, but I'm going to have it to where people can apply to be on my show, and then I'll give them the spotlight and they can do their thing and actually hopefully get some people to look their way and give them the hang on. Is this like super loud? No. It's just like disappeared. The stat for this disappeared. Don't know where it's been. Okay, anyway. So, the idea is that I've built an online platform for people to be able to get appreciation as well as share my own art. And the studio is going to extend out into me like actually hanging out with people. And that's going to be new for me. Like, even the online part is like a lot, to be honest. I'm not used to updating people. I'm not used to, filling people in. But I'm going to get better at it. So here I am. Hello, Facebook. Hello, Twitch. So my schedule for streaming has been 9 p.m. on Sundays, 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and then 8 p.m. 9 p.m. on Fridays. I don't know if I said Friday or Sunday. 9 p.m. on Fridays, Saturday is 8 p.m., Sunday is 8 p.m. So if you want to see me stream and see all the stuff that I'm doing, I have so much planned. I've been, basically, I guess blueprints, like making blueprints of this kind of like crazy, wacky thing that I'm putting on, has been the best way to describe like what I've been doing. So like, I've designed this entire room to be different, and I'm so excited to keep you guys filled in on that and to see what it's going to look like. I've invested in it like a business. I have a new phone coming in. I was able to get this crazy deal just because I was able to talk to this guy that was like, hey, by the way, if you take your phone that is like hella old and barely works to like switch it out, you'll be able to get this new one for so much cheaper. And I double checked and everything. I'm not going to be put on a payment plan. I'm buying it out front outright. The community's helped me do that. Thank you guys. We're like doing the next step here, and I wouldn't have been able to get here if it wasn't for all the support that I've had. So I want to thank you guys for that too. But I'm able to get something like vital for the next step. So it was like almost like unlocking a door. So if I'm going to be able to have access to this crazy technology that is now on the market, I mean, people are making films with the new phones. I want to give myself the opportunity to actually do what this technology can do and actually like make it to where I will have a setup that is functional in as many ways as possible. So I'll be doing like a before and after kind of montage video for this whole process. So if you want to see that, that's going to be on my YouTube. And I'd love to just have you guys all be a part of it. It'd be really nice. I love you, peeps. I don't express it very much, and I'm working on it. So thanks for being here. Let's check out some other music. You guys can't hear the music because it's plugged into this and it's on Twitch. But if you do want to hear my stuff, you can go to twitch.tv/PandorasEyes, me. And I will be there doing music stuff and just chatting and probably working on this dress because it needs to be done. So I'm going to log off of Facebook here or end the live feed. Yes, that's the proper term for that. But if you want to hang out, you know where to find me. Goodbye, everybody.
Hi.
No.
It's not water in the jar, it's green tea. It's quite bitter. Hello, Facebook. I haven't updated you.
I think there are raccoons in my attic. They keep making noises, and it's really distracting. They must be dummy thick. They're so loud. I wonder if you guys can hear it. Oh, surely not with the music. Yeah, but I mean, they are not sneaking around. They're not shy about the fact that they're here. Okay. Next one. So this one I made during stream, and it makes me think of like an RPG, like a classic one, something kind of RuneScape-y. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I haven't looked at you in a minute. Mississippi has been doing 18 and under for almost 2 weeks. I don't know exactly what that means. Also, you, good sir, need a Franklin Boop. Can't hear the music. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How about now? How is it? Is it like too overbearing? Or is it still kind of quiet? I can't see your levels because the computer decided that I didn't need to see that. Ah, okay. 18 and under for the vaccine. Cool. It seems like different states are taking it differently. They're approaching it differently. Boop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo, it's Franklin. Wow. One good boop for you, sir. You still can't hear any music? I wonder if the vocoder moved. Let me see. Why? Yeah, Spade Fairy, you say you got vaccinated. I'm so excited for you. Okay. I wonder this is... Okay. Oh, you know what? Can you hear it now? Oh my gosh. Ah! Ah! I don't know how much you guys have heard and haven't heard then. Okay, so what happened is I changed scenes, and the scene didn't have the source, the sound source that I needed to play my stuff, the Scarlet. Ah, okay. Now I know it. Yeah, it's low. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back a couple songs and then play them. And then we'll just go from there. Bugs. I think you guys heard the bugs. Aww. That looks like a chow. Is that a chow? These emotes are cute. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Joey. I appreciate it. I'm getting LEDs. I'm getting a lot of LEDs. This whole place is about to be really interesting. I'm gonna do the next one. I'll be right back. Not going anywhere. Let me go put my juice up. And then I want to show you the canvases that I got. Oh. Well, hello. Hi. Hang on. Let me catch up on chat real quick. There are people here. Spade Fairy, you say my internet doesn't want to let me stay connected, but I sent your link to some peeps. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do. I understand, like, terrible internet. I really do. Yeah, don't stress about it. It's cool. Thank you for doing your best to be here. Oh. Oh, yeah. You're linking that Spade Fairy is Jex. Yes. I gotta say, it has been difficult to learn so many names at the same time, like when I started this. because sometimes people have like 3 different things that they go by online. But I think I got it down a lot better now. Joey makes it easy. I appreciate it. LED. LED. I'm gonna go to some music concerts. Aww. Pandora is super cool, and she does all kinds of arts and stuff. Super cool person to follow, and I've hung out on her lives on a lot of the big sad days. Yeah, I've had a lot of the big sad days, but I have you guys now, so that's nice. I'm really thinking that most of the big sad days are over. I'm hoping so anyway. Like, the majority of them. That's cool that you hang out, Spaded Fairy. If anyone ever just wants to come lurk and, you know, if you don't have the energy to keep up a conversation, that's totally fine. Yeah, you could just be in this space that I'm creating. Let's do the next one. Oh, let me finish this. Oh, wacky attack. Said I had to come check them out after you recommended them. Nice. That's so sweet of you, Spaded Fairy. Thank you. That's always like the best feeling. That's like the best gift you could give me is telling someone about my work. Thank you so much. I consider support to her a bonus for me because she's helped me so much. Yeah, you're a cool person and you make cool stuff too. Feel free to advertise any of your stuff in my link or any of your links in my stuff. One of Spade's friends from TikTok. That's so cool. Hi. Welcome to Twitch. It's like they're different planets. Like the different social medias. That could be fun. We could do like different planets for different social medias and have like a lady sitting on the planet. That's what I picture. You know what? Maybe I'll just do that for like my next painting series. Let me show you my canvases. Ah! I got some fun colored ones. Oh, there was a sound alert. What? I have a donation. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that. That's so nice. Donut. Gosh, I love donuts. They're so good. What is the 040? I had a friend in college, and when we talked about Winnie the Pooh, she would say, he is Winnie, he is the Pooh. And it was, I don't know, it was just something weird. She did in like a funny voice. That's what my brain went to. I read this in a funny voice. So I'm a space traveler, started on Twitch and was exposed to TikTok thanks to an IRL friend. TikTok is like wild. TikTok is a whole other adventure in itself. What's weird to me is that like TikTok apparently has different outlets. Like there's an alt TikTok and there's like a normal people TikTok. There's a mom's TikTok. There's like, it's almost like as if you gave an entire room, an entire platform to just different subsections of people, but then also gave them all the same tools of an entire app. Whereas, like, say a Facebook group, if you go in, only, like, the owners of the Facebook group have access to doing stuff on the page. But on TikTok, everyone has access to, like, multiple different, basically video editing software. And then they just kind of, like, interact with each other like that. So it's really interesting. Oh, look up 040 on Google. It's a special code. Okay. Oh my goodness. You should see my tabs. It's so bad. Let me just close out of these. I'm sure my computer is crying right now. Well, guys, I'm gonna get into meal prep again. I'm really excited. I got collapsible storage containers so they don't take up a whole bunch of space. And then I got bento boxes. I didn't get super fancy ones. I got really functional ones, but they look nice. I'm really excited. Gosh, there are so many tabs. Okay, these over here I haven't messed with. Oh, let's do another song. Let me do that real quick. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey guys, sorry. I got a little, like, lost in it. I forgot I made this one. So it's, like, really nice. I think I made this one. This should be mine. I can't remember if Subliminal had a hand in it or not. My spine, though. I'm excited for my chair. Ah! It's gonna be here not soon enough, but it's okay. Oh. So I looked up O40, and it says polyhydramnios. Menios? Polyhydramnios. What is that? I don't think this is what you mean. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I have to show you this. This is, I don't think this is what you meant. Let me just... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me add a source to this, because I know the sounds on this, and it won't mess up. So... I'm learning all of this over again. Add display capture. Yes. Oh, that's too big. Make it small. That's also not the right one. No, that is the right one. This'll work. We'll do this. Okay, so Joey, I hope you're listening, Joey. Let me double check. Okay, you can hear me. So when I typed in 040, this is what it told me. This is what it gave me. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then when I looked it up, this is what it told me it was. The fluid that surrounds the baby in the uterus during pregnancy. So it only happens in like 1 or 2% of pregnancies. Interesting. Yeah, let's fix this actually. To where you can see my face again. Get out of here. There you go. Okay. Take out the word code. Just 040. Alright. I'm getting the same thing. I'm sure it means something else. But this seems to be the predominant thing that shows up on YouTube. So I don't really know. Aww. Spade Fairy says, my internet won't let my stream play. I hope you have a great night, Pandora and Callie. My internet should be fixed for good once I have the money for a new router. Okay, aw. Yeah, I might have an extra router I could just send you. You should contact me if you... I'm just gonna message Spaded Fairy. Oh, but yeah, thanks for showing up. That was really sweet. You say you don't know how people can stand having so many tabs open. Honestly, so what I do for me is it's kind of like sticky notes. I'll just like have an idea of what I need to do next, and then I'll open up a tab, and then that way, if I open up that tab within the 3 seconds that my brain will hold on to that information, I won't forget it. And then I can come back to that tab. And that's about what my brain looks like. So that feels pretty natural to me. I also have canvases. I didn't show you guys. Look! Oh! Okay, so I follow an artist on Twitch. And, gosh, my mind is blanking. Anyway, long story short, follow an artist on Twitch, saw that they did oil paintings, and I didn't know how they were doing that, on the kind of paper they were doing it, talked to her about it, and she said that you can just get paper that is made for oil painting with oils, which is crazy. Which also should mean, realistically, that I should be able to do, say, other more sturdy forms of medium on it. So we'll really get to experiment with that and see what we can do with that, too. Oh, gosh. I follow a lot of people. Claire! Yeah! That is, that's her name. I'll just drop her link in here. No, hush. Stop it. Okay, poop. There you go. Yeah, so if you want to check out Claire's stuff, you can go there. Oh gosh. Oh no. Whenever I refresh the page, it refreshes the chat. So I'll have to go back to OBS and read through the tiny chat box in there real quick. And then I'll be caught up. Okay, tiny chat box it is. Hang on. Make less tiny, please. Okay, I mean, that'll... Is this even like... Okay. No, we're good. I am Soup. She probably has arranged every single eye in this scene to where it only reveals additional infinite eyes. I don't know where that's coming from, but I have thought about incorporating eyes in my entire everything. So that'll probably be happening pretty soon. Dude, guys, peeps, my sternum is doing stuff. And I've been noticing more changes all the time. And like 3 different times now, I've had it like crack into position. It's like slowly getting there. It's very odd. Ooh, you want to add a color to the slime bop? Do I like psychedelic music? Yes, I love it. Please feel free to recommend any. Spangle is great. Desert Dwellers are also nice. They're also great. Like, you know. Okay. I'll open it up and I'll check it out later. I can't do it for stream because DC May will yell at me. But I will be able to check it out later. Thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. What color would you like on the slime block painting? Let's do the next music. Water is important. It really is. It's an extremely vital part of our existence. The moment we start not drinking enough water, everything else kind of falls apart. It's like the lubrication for your meat machine. You have to have it, or you just can't really function properly. Joey said I used to deliver parts to German car dealerships through the South, and I drove a 1984 300 TD turbo diesel Mercedes. They would have to be on the lookout for you. So it was lookout for Joey in the 040, which stands for glossy black for Mercedes. 040. Okay, so 040 is like glossy black for Mercedes. Interesting. That was from the racing days. Or I guess like not so much racing, but just outrunning the cops. You mentioned that you went exceptionally fast. Guys, I did the thing where I sat on my legs and there's no circulation. Ugh. It's not great. I can't wait to get sunshine. Okay, so my brain's like all over the place, but I just wanted to say it was so freaking cool that I got a tip earlier. Thank you. Thank you for that. Person that tipped me. Ugh! This is my little, like, thank you for Mani's jar. I forgot to shake it, so here you go. I'm getting a new desk. It's gonna happen, and I'm pretty stoked. Like, there's a lot happening, and it's kind of freaking me out, but it's necessary. Never ran from the cops when you're going over 200. Why try? Yeah, I mean, they won't be able to catch up to you. It's just, you know. It'd be like that, yeah. New music. Doing it. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit. Real quick. Oh, if you ever tune in, please feel free to clip me during the show. Boy howdy, do I love being clipped. It's the dandiest thing. Bump it up more, it's still low. Okay. You know what, you're right, yeah. I see it now. Thank you. You say you still have that car? That's really cool. Gosh, I can't even imagine, like, how much that car is worth. Yeah, this has gotta be subliminals. I don't remember this. It's nice, it's lovely. Next song. Oh, this is cute. It's time. I'm gonna work on the dress. I'm gonna go grab the dress and work on it. Let me show you this. This is a blank canvas. I bought this like this. Isn't this cool? Subliminal pointed them out, and I like them. Okay, like this, but done. Oh my. Alright, it's getting cold in here. I'm grabbing something. Joe, you say you got your car for $800, rebuilt the motor, and that was it. It has the Winter Road package, and only 3,000 of them were brought to the U.S. And the T and TD stands for touring. It's a station wagon. That's interesting. That's so cool. You know so much about cars. It's like your art form. That's really nice. This is lovely. Let's do the next one. Oh yeah, I did this one. I love this one. This one's pretty. Okay, I just realized that I never got an answer for the slime block painting, so I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick a color and put it on there. Just so you know, like, you can go into my channel points, and there's all kinds of interactive stuff if you want to take part of the show. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, feel free to do interactive channel points. It's whatever you want to do. Alright, Joe. Here's the thing about the mushrooms. We're not gonna do the mushrooms after this stream, but I can refresh them anyway. We won't be doing these mushrooms because I noticed that what I thought were mushroom spores ended up being mold. So it ended up actually like getting to my mushrooms and eating them. And so it was wiped out by it. Sorry, man. I will show you the mushrooms anyway. So I'll do that, and I'll grab a slime block painting and put something on it. Here's some music. Okay, the color I'm picking is black because I have a Sharpie right here and I could just throw it on here. But I'll do something cute, so don't worry. The banana duct tape to a wall. Yeah, that was pretty fantastic. That someone did that. Realistically, at this point, all someone wants is a conversation piece. Particularly for the upper class. It's like after you can afford everything, what do you get that makes you different? I'm gonna put this back here somewhere. And then I'll grab the mushrooms and I'll show them to you. Yeah, and then I'll bury them. Oh, goodness. But you know what? Let's switch up the music. Let's do the next one. Oh yeah, this is my circus one. Okay, I have them. I have the poor mushrooms. I stopped watering them because the mold was there, and I couldn't really do anything about the mold and save the mushrooms because I'm not that advanced in mycology yet. I would love to get to that point, but here's my dead mushroom. You can say goodbye to our friend. Because he didn't make it. It's so funny because, like, I could have eaten him. And I was very close. I almost did. But I was like, no, I'll water it and then I'll let it grow a little bigger. And then it got mold the next day. I should have ate it. That's okay. Lesson learned. Whoop. We're not going to drip on ourselves, though. I'm going to put this back. got mushroom water on my jacket. Hang on. This is really a fitting song for this dress. Hi, Blake. Hello. Welcome to the show. Wilbert's way back there. I just noticed. He's like looking at you. You see him? He's over here just peeping. Ugh. We are working on the marionette dress right now, and I'm playing music that I made. I gotta do this to all of them. Ah! It'll be worth it. It's okay. So, part of why this part of the design is so important is due to the way it plays with negative space. The lashes, these shapes give the impression of lashes, but then they also get really close to each other like stripes, like zebra stripes, which the zebra is the mascot, the representation chosen for Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. So it'll be a double whammy. You'll have the eyes for Pandora's eyes, and then you'll also have the striped kind of design for the zebra for Ehlers-Danlos. Let's do the next one. Oh, I love this one. This might be the last one I made. No, I made another one besides this, I think. We'll find out. You have to do that to all of them. Get to work, you can't hike 100 miles if you don't take them steps. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be done, so here we are. It's part of the process, and it's better for me to do this now while I'm waiting for inventory to come in. So, we're gonna get to it. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay, this kind of makes me think of this sound reminds me of like the music that they would play in the old Scooby-Doo games. Like they had some for GameCube and there was one for N64. There's like a little bit of influence in that, I could tell. I watch a lot of Scooby-Doo. There's also something else there. There's something else nostalgic. I was going for more of a noir theme because I'm doing a TikTok for Wilbert, and he's going to be a noir detective. And then we'll have other characters, and you'll find out more about that later on. Another one done! Ah! They're like stepping stones. We're doing a dance right now of creating. Remember a meditation one, so this can't be the last one. Let's check out what that one sounds like. Yeah. So this is like my distraction from the world, kind of meditative. Yeah, I don't know. That's the kind of headspace I was in whenever I made this one. You say you have to. They had to make the music spoopy. They definitely did for Scooby-Doo. It's so nice. I love like this kind of running theme of exploration and incorporation of culture creatively that Uncharted and Scooby-Doo seem to both do. Like, because both of those travel around the world. Like, both of those, I guess, universes. And then they solve mysteries, and there's, like, spooky elements going on, and they work together as a team. It's so nice. I definitely want to see you with that on the next con we are at. Dude, I would love to wear this at shows. Maybe I could even be a guest. I've actually thought about making a setup how... Okay, so you know how Marc Rubier goes when he started out, he would go to these bars and he would go to these restaurants, and then he would do his thing, and he'd play his music mobily. I'm thinking about getting a setup to where I can do that in a vendor booth, but like not crazy loud, not crazy over the top, but play like my music and actually sell my music at conventions. I have a printer that has the ability to not only make professional quality prints, but it also prints on CDs. And that just so happens to be a thing. And I know that CDs are not like the most in thing, but I personally love collecting things. And I think if nothing else, it would be so cool to go to a show and then meet the actual musician and have them sign it, and then also pick up some of their artwork, and that could be signed too. And then you can meet them and have like a visual and musical experience. It would be cool to bring both of that to shows. I'd really love to do that. You know, we have raves at the end of the anime festivals, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And what's the follow-up for that, good sir? Because I want to be able to play my music. If you guys are legitimately interested in some DJs, no joke, like I'm interested, and I'm sure Subliminal would probably be interested too. I can't speak on his behalf, but I know that he has the equipment. He wants to play for people live. He wants to find his people, and I honestly think that a lot of those people are at conventions. It'd be a great way for us to advertise our channels, our shows too. You know, I didn't even think about applying to be a DJ and being a vendor. And then I could also maybe be a guest, just depending. You know, content creator stuff. What do I apply for? I'm the all-in-one person. I do many things. Okay, for real though, no joke, I would trade DJing at conventions for vendor space. I would love that. I'm so down for that. I could be a guest as I'm DJing in my costumes, if my body's, you know, working that day. But always bring the hype regardless. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. I am soup. We can be. What? You say you can set up a panel room, so a panel could do that. Honestly, I think I would prefer that. I would prefer to have a panel as opposed to just jumping straight into the rave scene. I'd like to, you know, practice a little bit first and just like get to know people. Maybe even okay, so I'm bringing like some of my setup from the show to conventions eventually. So I've got this, like, this is a rough draft mess right now. Don't look at this too terribly close. I'm still working on this space over here, but I'm combining the practicality of what I learned when I first did conventions, and now I'm adding on the theatrical aspect and just bumping up the art section of it as much as possible, because the last thing I wanted to do was to invest all this time and energy into something and then end up with not being able to do anything with the artwork later on. So I've mainly focused on doing things that make my stuff different. I very, very easily could have just jumped in and been like just a print artist. Like it wouldn't have been a thing. But, and that seemed like the way to go, but everyone was doing that. So part of what I'm going to be doing if I, it's just going to be a when I go back to conventions, I want to do at least a couple shows, at least a couple really good shows for selling, and then, some more for actually attending. But I have a setup that if I can get it to look right, it'll be a little more theatrical, a little more razzle dazzle. And I'm bringing that to conventions as a vendor, but I could probably also bring some of the other props that I have. I've made it to where they're all mobile and they're all super light. So like curtains, for example, I could bring like some stage curtains that I have. I have a green screen. Might even be able to set up something. Oh, you know what? No joke. Okay, Optometron, my friend, my buddy Opto, he's also in the convention scene with Fantasy. They are married, and I met them at a convention, and we've been really good friends, and Opto is a phenomenal streamer, and he is really good with green screen stuff, and he plays music live. He could do stuff with green screen if we brought it in and we were at the same show. That would be cool. Because I could definitely bring a green screen and then figure out something to do with it. But I don't have the mastery that he does. Like, if someone wants something very specific, he can just, do his tech wizardry and make it happen. Yeah, he's been to quite a bit of AVC stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let me put his stuff in the chat here. Yeah, he's fantastic. He's been helping me out a lot with the streaming, which is cool, because we helped each other out in the convention scene. He used to sell comics and figurines, a lot of vinyl pops, stuff that you'd find in like a Hastings kind of shop, that kind of thing. But he, him and Fantasy both combined their collection, and then they formed a business. So they were vendors. Sometimes they would cosplay. Fantasy would cosplay more. But I'm gonna drop Opto's Twitch in here, so you can just check out his channel. You'll probably recognize him. This is misspelled. So, I want to say, probably, 6 months ago? I don't know. At some point in time, I had a memory come back where I forgot that I had trouble seeing the difference between D's and B's. Like the lowercase D's and the lowercase B's. Like I was in recess one day or I was inside for recess one day because I couldn't see the difference because it would flip, which is really weird. So I'm finding out that this is another hurdle that I'm overcoming on a daily basis with this technology. Yeah, he's on a whole other level with presentation. I can do the artsy and, I have the feminine charm and all that fun stuff. But he's got all of his stuff together. He knows how to use his tech. He knows how to interact with people. He understands the no dead air idea, concept, the equation that works. And it's only a matter of time before he blows up, to be honest. So if you guys want to have him on your team, now is the time to do it, and we both could help each other out a lot. I'll talk to him about it too, see what he thinks about it. Because he could bring live music and streaming and selling, and that's also what I'm doing. We could do a Scooby-Doo gang of Like, I already wanted to do a Scooby-Doo gang of content creators, but like, this could be how we start it. There's so much fruit in here. Things flip for you as well. Interesting. You take off spell check, words in the text will be written backwards. Oh. You subbed to him already? That's awesome. That is so cool. He does all kinds of stuff. He does like new stuff, like he'll do VR stuff, which, man, I am ready to just elevate where I'm at, because I want to start investing in this new tech, because I know we're in the black and white version of what this is about to be, and we need to get in on this. I have like all the right pieces, like all the right people to put all of this together, to jump in on it. I just need to like get more organized and make it happen. Put like a budget. I know this sounds very vague, but I can't talk about it too terribly much, but beyond the list of like 30 other things that I'm working on right now, I've also got like other plans to just like bring a production together. I'm like overwhelmed with trying to like hop on board this whole streaming thing, because I don't know how any of this works. I'm learning it as fast as I can. But like I can see beyond my stream, like just my stream. Like there are all these other pieces, there are all these other people that are doing very specific things, and all that needs to happen is they need to come together with some resources, and then some really big stuff happens. So that's like phase like 34 in the step process. But you say a streaming panel would be nice. That's excellent, honestly, because for one, I don't see it a whole lot. I know a lot of people that go to conventions watch streams. That's really mainly where I'm assuming the main fan base is. Like, they have the same fan base for the most part, but it also is expansive. Like, there are people that watch streams that have never even heard of conventions, that don't know about it. So, honestly, we could help cross-promote each other, which I think would be really fun. So that way, like, the more I get built up, the more I tell people about your shows, the more they go to your shows and they tell their friends. And it's like guerrilla marketing without having to drive places. Yeah, Opto's he's either talked about doing a stream panel or he's already done one. But I know for sure he would be good at it. Like he's very organized. He's great at presenting stuff. I had him help me during my My Hero Academia competition panel. It was this really fun thing we did in one of the Illinois conventions. But they would have to rock, paper, scissors. So we had like 2 lines, and they would have to like rock, paper, scissors for a ship, like people that they wanted to see together. It was more like complicated than that, but that's the main idea. And people had so much fun. And I had Opto there to help me, and he was like so solid. He was able to hype the crowd up and keep them informed. He was able to pronounce a lot more of the names than I was able to. It was good. I recommend him very much. Not just for his work that he does for stream and you know, vending, but also as like someone who can know how to work a crowd and adapt on the fly, because we didn't plan it at all. I was like, hey, a helper for this would be cool, because I've never done a panel before. There's like, Gosh, I want to say there was like 60 people in that room. There was a lot. We had a lot of people show up. Maybe, I want to say around 60. Yeah. It's such a cool room. Well, thank you. Barbecue flavored Timo. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, poor Timo. But thank you. I appreciate it. And that's so nice that you mentioned that. Because we're also getting a makeover. The studio is leveling up very soon, and if you follow my social medias, you'll be able to see this much more aesthetic adventure that we're taking. The phone's getting upgraded, so the images won't be blurry, and I'll be able to live stream stuff. Like, I'd like to show you when I put together some of the furniture, which I'm sure will be stressful, but we could do it together. It's fine. But yeah, that's on the way. Got a big old beanbag chair. We'll see how that fits in. Gosh, it's kind of hard to, like... It's weird. I went from, like... If you've ever played The Sims, sometimes they'll let you look at the room, you know, without the roof, and then you lay all the pieces out. That's what it felt like for me for a while, and now I'm, like, flipping back and forth between reality and this, like, feng shui thing I've been obsessing over for a long time. But, it's basically going to be built to be, like, a studio for filming. Because that's what we're going to do in here. So I'm excited. Kind of like iCarly meets the Muppets, you know, Jim Henson, Tim Burton, that kind of stuff. I have a lot going on there. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually, like, it's messy. It's messy right now. It's not anywhere near as bad as it was. It's definitely a lot, like, more breathable because there's a bunch of stuff going on over here and I had to move all of it. But idea is, I guess I could just, like, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so over here, gosh, if I could find out how to draw on the screen, like, while I'm on stream, oh my goodness, that would be so fun. I bet I could figure out how to do that. Anyway, so back here, you know, over here, there's going to be like a big old thing. And this will have my merchandise on it. I'm making horns, like little event horns. I say events because you could just wear them wherever you want. But those are going to be displayed back here, and then I also have my prints. Got a couple over here that kind of covered, but basically, like, we'll have stuff that you can see back here, just like you would at a convention. I don't know if you've ever been to a convention, like an anime, sci-fi, comic, anything like that, but that's what I did for a while before the world shut down. So what I'm going to do now is I'll have this nice little, like, setup display, but it'll look like a caravan. If I can get it too right, if everything comes together, it'll look a little bit like a caravan, and I want to make it to where it illuminates. So I'm learning a lot of stuff about LEDs and whatnot. But so caravan is gonna be here, and then I think it would just be so fun to see this on the stream and then go to a convention and then you could see it at the convention because it's like, it drove away to the convention and now they're here and you can buy stuff. You're gonna go to a convention one day? That's so cool. If I go to conventions, which eventually I will again, because I used to sell there. When I go again, feel free to visit my booth. Especially, like, if you see me on stream, it'll be cool. We can finger guns. Yeah. I wonder if this is the last one. If it is, I'll make another one. And just for reference, we are playing my music right now. This is brought to you by Subliminal. He's a streamer. I got to use his stuff. Feng Shui. Feng Shui is the art of breathability in a room. So the idea is that a room has a design just like everything else does, and you are a part of that design all the time. So it's important to make sure that whatever you do with the layout of that space is actually working for you and not against you. So I like to think of things as the most efficient way possible anyway. So that's just kind of how it works out. But that's the word for it. Yeah, there's going to be essentially multiple stations for things. It's this idea of, okay, what is this section over here? What does it do for the room? What does it do for me? How is this like providing for the experience that is being in this room? Which was explored a lot more in the 70s. So much more in the 70s. Because people discovered LSD. And they were like, wow, you can make your room like soft? Bruh. Yeah, but so this is also going to be like a holistic healing process type of thing, because in just one frame it's like not terrible, but like it's really cluttered. It's just not like, the furniture is bulky, it doesn't leave room to breathe, and there's not like a flow to it. There's not enough organization of I want to be able to point to a shelf and say, this is the purpose of this shelf, this is what you can find on this shelf, and it all be like one thing. And then I can point to another shelf and I can say, this is what this does. And then once I get to that point, I think it's going to work in my brain a lot more like colors on a canvas as opposed to clutter. So just the organization of those things. And I don't have to get rid of everything. I am downsizing a lot. I own like half the stuff that I did a year ago. But I also have like a dummy thick art business. So it's been a challenge to find out how to work around that. But right now, the verdict is we are getting rid of this table that I am afraid of it falling every time I use it. And we're getting a whole new setup over here. So I'll show you like the before and after of that on my social medias. So you know of one happening at the end of June in Jackson, Mississippi. That really honestly, like, it depends on so many things. Part of it is just like if I can get vaccinated in time. But it's also, I am investing on this half of stuff, and I'm investing a lot on this half of stuff. And it's going to be a little bit before it can provide as much as I want it to. It's like planting a seed, because I'm starting over differently. So I don't know. Like I have to make sure that I get get vaccinated, and then do everything I can to get everything else in order. All the things. Oh, hey, check it out. I'm not getting any kind of... Okay, real quick, peeps, I'm so sorry I don't have my notifications up right now. I am working on it. Subliminal's been helping me too. We don't really know why it's not showing up, but I just wanted to say thank you to the people that followed me. That's really sweet. That's so cool. Okay, but yeah, side note. Yeah, gotta make sure for one, I won't just die. Yeah. And then for two, I have to make sure I can budget it because I know I will get there eventually, but I want to make sure I don't over encumber what I can like handle. But if you guys were willing to trade like an art table or a vendor booth or something like that, I would be down. But in terms of like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I don't really know how that really works, to be honest, because like we're both providing services. Like when a photographer and a model get together, like who pays who? This is an eye, good sir. Dude, I would love for my booth to be aesthetic and different. That was always something that made me happy, to see the amount of effort that people went through when they did like make a nice layout. It took me a little while to get more efficient, like to the efficiency that I wanted. But I was pulling like, no, I don't want to talk about like how much people make at conventions. It's still like a little bit of a hidden gem, to be honest. But yeah, it was nice. I missed it. I reckon. You really need to see my shop. It's organized chaos. You should take pictures of it and share it in the Discord. Then we could all see it. You're saying the thing about the con for the barbecue. For the Peep barbecue that's in the chat. Yeah, okay. I definitely caught that. Good night, friends. So tired tonight. You were really chill. Well, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Good night, barbecue. Did I extract teeth? What do you mean? Okay, so I'm gonna finish up this eye here. This one I'm working on, and then I'm gonna see if there's another song. If there's not one, I'll go ahead and just make one. Oh, Joey, you say no pics. I got good stuff. You know, hidden gems. Yeah, I get that. I really do. That's why when I would have roommates and they would want to invite people over, it always made me a little nervous because I was like, I run a business. And at one point in time, I had all of my stuff out in the living room, and I was just like, nervous. Yeah, not everyone's careful about stuff like that. But also, thieves. I mean, they do happen. I think any kind of creative space gets kind of chaotic pretty quick. I don't think it takes very much. I know mine definitely gets crazy. The more I invest in better ways to organize things, the better my productivity is. Hey, that one's going to be slightly different, and I like it. You know what? I think I'm going to switch this on the other side of the dress. Maybe it'll do something when I twirl it. Maybe it'll look like it's moving. Or maybe it won't do anything at all. But this is different. Interesting. Yeah, I just like that one better. I'm just going to keep this design for the rest of them. And it's super subtle, but this one, like, the eyelashes curl differently than all of the other ones. It's just like a different direction that it's going in. I only had the one 5-gallon can of avgas stolen. Found out who it was. So you're good about security? Nice. I actually tracked down the people that stole my air compressor, and the cops did nothing. I gave them the lock with their fingerprints on it, and they did nothing. They listed my air compressor on Facebook. I showed them the listing. They did nothing. Yeah, so make sure that you are looking out for your own. Because it just happens, man. Alright. You only call cops for body bags? Gang, gang. Alright. Oh no, this is the super meditative one. This one's pretty. Okay, here you go. Let's do this one. I'll do eyes on the dress. Other eye. Stone. That's nice. It's getting there. Oh, look! We're almost all the way through the front. Ah! Oh my goodness. It is almost 1 a.m. where I'm at. I think that was it. Let's check. Yep, 17 is blank. Okay, well, that was almost 3 hours. Yeah. My brain is fried at this point. Maybe I should take a break from the Sharpies. That sounds like a good idea. Gosh. All right. Well, I just want to thank everyone for coming out. This is my show, Pandora's Eyes Hangout. I'm on the internet. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, another Facebook. There's a lot going on. If you want to check out my stuff, just Google Pandora's Eyes. I am there. And there's about to be a lot more stuff from my side of the internet. If you want to hang out here, you're more than welcome to. But that's it from me. I'm Pandora's Eyes. Whatever you do, do it with love. Excuse me, Miss Marionette. Bye, Joey. Thanks for hanging out. How do end stream? Yes, there we go. Okay. Bye.